Up 90% of the water vapor in the atmosphere. Mizu nai, no water on the summit. Typical night, the average humidity on the summit can range anywhere from 6 to 0% relative humidity. Wow. Extremely dry conditions, which is one of the main reasons why Mauna Kea was chosen as an observing site. Water vapor in the atmosphere is the biggest detriment to ground-based observing. It causes distortion in the images that they receive. The reason they built the Hubble Space Telescope to get completely outside the atmosphere. But on any given evening, we have some of the best seeing conditions to be found on the planet, on the summit of Mauna Kea here. There's also another reason why they chose this mountain as an observing site, and that's because of our location on the planet. We're 20 degrees north latitude here, which means astronomers from this site can see the entire northern hemisphere sky and 75% of the southern sky. So if you come in mid-spring through early summer, you can see from this site both the North Star, Polaris Hakgyokse, and the Southern Cross, Minami Jujise, all in one sky in mid-spring through early summer.
Wow.
So there's not many places on Earth that you can see from the North Star to the Southern Cross. So these astronomers have a vast array of sky to observe it. Oh, also, there's not many mountains this tall that are so readily accessible. At 4,200 meters, this is a very easy mountain to travel up to the summit of. Despite the bumpy nature of the saddle road, it's right.
The first telescope up here, they discovered underlying the mountain a layer of permafrost, a layer of ice left over from that glacial epoch. As that permafrost melts, it creates a lake near the summit here called Lake Waiau. You keep the mountain open even in the dead of winter for astronomers to work. We start seeing snow between November all the way into March and April. But like I said, we can get snowstorms up here any time of the year. The islands across the North American continent, and one here in Hawaii called the Very Long Baseline Array. These radio telescopes point at the same area of the sky at the exact same time, and they register these digital images, which they then send to a central processing computer in Socorro, New Mexico, which combines the individual images, and in essence, you get a single digital image from a radio telescope thousands of miles across. A little bit of sister rivalry between Poliahu and Pele, the fire and the ice. They're always battling it out, but in the end, Poliahu always wins, and she makes her home right on that cinder cone, right? As we come up here, you can look below us and to the right, and you can see the Very Long Baseline Array radio telescope dish. Off in the distance there, you can see the summit of Mauna Kea at 13,796 feet, highest point. We're right below a world-class instrument, the University of Hawaii 2.2 meter telescope.